Here we have a soft hackle fly. This one is tied for Caddis to represent the emerger. This is a size 18. This is on a curved style nymph hook. The body on this one shown is just like a light pale green and a thread ribbing. There's no collar behind the hackle for this size fly. You can make a little collar if you want, but the trout don't seem to mind if the collar's there or not, and the hackles seem to stand out just fine from the body. But the hackles are Hungarian partridge. And again, the thread on this one is black, and it is 6/0 thread. So simple fly, very effective as well. It can be tied in many sizes, many colors, and it's just a good all-around fishing fly for many species. Get the hook in the vise here. Again, this is size 18. And curved shank nymph hook. Let's adjust that a little bit. Get the thread going. Just get that tied in the middle a little bit. Get our wire tied in on the far side. Work our way back. And one of the keys to this style of fly, or soft hackle fly, is to stop the body a little shorter than you normally would on a regular hook. Or if you were tying a nymph on this hook, you'd probably go back a little bit further, maybe even back to here where the point of the scissors is. But for this style, keep the body a little shorter, almost like a low water style. I'm going to take some bright green dubbing, just like we used on the Caddis larvae. You want to just spin this on the hook spin this on the thread real thin. You don't want this bulky at all. So if you want to keep it real tight, you can even use some dubbing wax. This dubbing is just a hair's ear dubbing dyed green, and it wraps pretty tight and spins pretty tight. So work our way forward, making a little bit of taper. Now we can make our ribbings. This is wire, so it'll add just a touch of weight to the fly, and the olive color will add a little bit of contrast. Get that tied off. So one thing I did there when I clipped that, I folded the wire back, and I'll take 1 or 2 turns over that wire. Now it's locked in, I can't really pull out at all. And then for the feather, this is going to be a Hungarian partridge feather. You want to stroke all the feathers down that way, like I'm doing in the video there. And I already prepared this one, so the tip's already trimmed. There's a little tag sticking out there, but that's okay. You can wrap that in with a couple wraps. And I try to fold that little triangle back, that tag end, so to speak, and fold that back over and get a turn or two of thread over it, and it's really bound in, because this can be a little fidgety with this Hungarian partridge feather, but they look so good. So I'm going to fold these hackle fibers back over the stem, as you can see there, and as I wrap them forward, I'll continue to try to pull those fibers back out of the way so they're all flowing back towards the rear of the hook. You don't need too many turns. I'm just going to do 2 on this one. And, a way to eliminate bulk on the fly to keep the sparse look would be to strip one side of the hackle before you wrap it. That way it'll look even more sparse. Get a couple turns over the trimmed end. 1 whip finish, 2 turns. We have a habit of doing 2. There you go. There's a finished fly. All you would really need to do now is put a little head cement on it, if you would like, or you could just fish it as is. So hackle might be a touch long on this one, but you can tell it gives a nice kind of spider effect, and that hackle really flows and breathes in the water when you fish it on the downstream swing. Trout really love this fly in the springtime when the caddis are hatching, and they literally annihilate it. So if you're anywhere in Pennsylvania and the caddis hatch is going on, tie one of these babies or throw one of these on, and I think you'll be very pleased. Good luck, tight lines.